look at what's going on outside.
I don't know. There's a fire somewhere.
No, I mean all the protesters. What do you think of it?
I don't know. Because they were saying...
Do you understand what it's for or not?
No.
Did you not look?
I didn't look it.
They're talking about animal testing in Mac.
I didn't
Animal testing?
on animals.
Yeah. Is that something that would stop you buying the product?
Oh, that's why they are here.
Knowing that it's tested.
Yeah,
on
that's why
dogs.
they're here.
Yeah.
Try and stop it. Because that's what happened. Are you using normally?
No, I don't use the product because they test on dogs and rabbits and animals, and it's torture for them. You know, you shouldn't. Yeah, I mean it's
Is it everything? Or
everything. Yeah, everything. The whole brand of So it's really awful, and there's so many other things. You know, even Urban Decay. You know that
only
shop?
Mac or all of
There's some others, but for example, Urban Decay. That's like, if you go down there and then to the left, you've got the shop there. Or they don't do it.
They're fine.
at all.
Yeah, they're fine.
But
They have like the same.
you should try and stay clear from this one for sure. Like today, not buy anything because
Yeah, think about it.
yeah. Think about it if you have like dogs and cats at home, or if you have, if you love animals.
Of course, I love animals.
So it's always best not to support it, isn't it? What do you think about what we're doing here?
Yeah, I think it's great. It gets the message across. It's important to express, our views to fight against injustice to animals.
It's really good.
So yeah, I'm completely on your side. I think it's a great movement.
It's great. It's really nice to hear you say that. Do you personally consume any animal products at the moment?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And have you ever seen any footage like this before?
No, not so raw. No, not really. No. It makes you think when you see how it's made and the process that it goes through. It's quite sad. So.
And I do think that if more people saw this,
Yes.
it would affect more people and you would have more participation. We've just come down tonight to Leicester Square to watch a comedy show, so we're just walking past.
Yeah.
So I think it just goes to show how effective this little demonstration is, because it's really caught our attention.
Definitely.
Which is a great thing.
That's
and I
really
think
good.
also it's very noticeable that everybody here seems to be under 25,
Yeah.
which I think again is very revealing.
There'll be a change, and
Well, we hope
definitely.
there's going to be a change.
Hopefully. Are you, after seeing this footage, and because you seem really compassionate, both of you, are you considering maybe changing your diet and taking out animal products after seeing the cruelty that goes on?
Yeah, definitely. After seeing this, it's always there at your back of your mind anyway. But when you see it, it touches you and it makes you think. So that's why it's so important for you to be out here.
I think in today's world, I think that most people go around, they don't really want to see this. They don't really want to think about what they eat. They haven't really got time because they're too busy looking at the phone or going to work or whatever. They don't really want to think about these things. And it's time we kind of really put it in people's faces, because not only are we destroying animals, but in the process we're destroying ourselves.
Definitely.
Because it's an incredibly bad thing for the environment. When you look at the farming of cows. I've seen stuff like this before, and I've been involved with animal activists in the past. This is many, many years ago. I thought all that vegan thing had kind of died out a little bit, but it's lovely to see that it's here. And this will definitely make me go away and think about what I'm buying at the supermarket, especially when it comes to meat. I don't really eat much meat anyway, and I really don't think it would be that much of a stretch for me to cut it out altogether.
Have you seen anything or heard anything about the dairy or egg industry and the cruelty behind that?
Sorry?
Have you heard anything about the cruelty that goes on in the dairy or egg industry, or just about the meat?
Yes,
talking about
to an
cows
extent.
and milk.
I know that it's kind of mass made. It's made for profit. So, the animals are given, I think, hormonal injections to make them, be able to reproduce at a much quicker pace. So, as a student, you do hear about it and you learn about it in school.
Yeah, definitely. There's that as a factor, but also in the dairy industry, they because every mammal to give milk they need to be pregnant, so they forcibly impregnate the female cows and they take the baby away so it can't drink the milk that's meant for him, and they really grieve because they create a strong bond like humans, and they cry for weeks, and even mums to mothers.
They're much more, they're a different level to humans.
Definitely, yeah.
Everything with them is instinctual.
Yeah, exactly.
With us, we've got all kinds of things in the way of looking after our babies, such as drug addiction, whatever. We're talking about something that is really pure here with the animals, and to deny them that
It's really,
is criminal.
Definitely.
You know, it is.
It's
worse than humans.
It is definitely.
I'm sure that they feel the impact a lot stronger than we
a lot
would
stronger,
do.
yeah, because it is
You know,
instinct.
there's this kind of general theory that animals don't feel pain, or you know, we can do anything to them, and we can exploit them, we can cut them up, we can do whatever we want with them. And I think that that's not true. I think that they feel things much more deeply than we do, because it's all down to instinct, you know. If only we looked at animals and instead of slaughtering them, we looked at them and found ways that we could find to coexist with each other and learn instead of destroying them. You know? It would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? But we're not talking about a sensible world.
Yeah, no, but sure, definitely. Do you think that, do you need any information or anything about, you know, are you aware of what to have instead of meat, or do you just like you're going to go away and you're not really sure what to do? Or are you kind of aware already of what you kind of need?
Of what I would do if I wanted to stop eating meat. It's not something that I've given huge thought before. I think eating meat is so normalised now.
Yeah, it is.
For families. And I come from a Mediterranean background, so in my family especially.
Meat and fish.
So my immediate reaction, if I were to stop eating meat, I think my body would have to go through a change and get used to it.
Yeah.
But it's not something that's impossible. I mean, if you can do it, so can anybody else. So.
Definitely. I mean, also for health aspect, all the cholesterol. Definitely. Going vegan is going to be healthier for yourself, the planet and the animals, obviously. But all the cholesterol that we eat and cancer-promoting foods in meat and everything, so it is way healthier.
And the fact that it's all processed as well.
Definitely. Yeah.
So you're right.
It's really lovely talking to you guys, and you were really nice. And I really hope that also you'll go and do some research regarding the dairy and egg industry.
Yeah, I've got your website, so
definitely.
I'll look it up.
Send us a message if you need anything, and take care. Thank you so much.
Well, thanks for doing all this today. It's
Thank
really,
you.
really effective.
Thank you so much.
It's going to get results. It really is.
We appreciate it.